doing it again. We're doing it again. I'm starting a cover that I'm never going to finish. I'm joking. I'll finish it. Guys, welcome back to Thick Riff Thursday. I touched on this in my video last week, but I am in full Pokemon mode. I have come down with Poke Fever. Heavy. Just destroyed Fire Red like all of last week. Beat that. Here's my team, if you were wondering. Anyway, every time I get into like a Pokemon phase, I am reminded how incredible the music is. It's so good, dude. The wild Pokemon battle theme in Gen 1 is so good and so catchy. And dude, it would make a great metal song. I'm definitely not the first one to do this, but I mean, I'm gonna do it in my own way and I'm gonna have fun. So that's what we're doing today. We're diving headfirst into recording a heavy cover of the wild Pokemon battle theme from Fire Red and Leaf Green. Okay, boys. So a little bit ago, just a few months ago, I did a cover of the lake theme from Diamond and Pearl. And I found the MIDI files for that online, and I did the exact same thing for this. I'm wondering if I should throw this MIDI onto like some software guitars just to get them on a guitar sound and then write some drums over it. That might be the move, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this comes together. I think it's going to be sick. Look at all these parts. These don't look easy. None of these Pokemon covers are ever easy. Look at this just like ridiculous chromatic like bullshit here. Like, what are we doing? That's like John Petrucci's rock discipline exercise. Yeah, right here we'll do sick like dueling leads. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I want to try to figure out what I'm going to do in like the rhythm section and kind of just like build upwards, you know, like have a strong foundation. I am going to be copying the leads pretty much note for note anyway. So what I need to iron out is like the rhythm section. It would be really cool to do something like that because the lead part in the melody is pretty open. It's not really getting into like the meat and potatoes of the melody yet. So the lead guitars are pretty open. So we could do something really cool on the rhythm guitars. And then maybe we could rip off some of these fills. But like we can get kind of creative in there on those rhythm guitars. Yeah, actually we could like riffify this. That's kind of dope. I like taking that bass part and turning it into the riff. Maybe we can take more from this bass part. Ooh, that's dope. Okay, this bass part's kind of ripping. That's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get a scratch take of that so we can start building the drums out a little bit. Okay, that part I'm just gonna punch in because it's kind of hard. Then I'll just get the next bar. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. All right, I think I'm digging that so far. All right, let's get the scratch take on this too. It's got to be something basic. Like, it's got to be kind of just like a basic metal thing, but I want it to be interesting in some ways, you know? But I have to make sure that I leave space for all the leads, because it's a lot of lead shit going on. Yeah, I want to do something different there in the middle and make it feel a little different on that middle section where it's like... Yeah, that's kind of tasty. Kind of tasty. We'll make sure it fits. It actually helps a lot, like arrangement-wise, to be able to hear these melodies and crazy lead parts on like just a programmed guitar for now before I replace it with the real stuff. Okay, that was pretty good. There's actually, okay, in the original version, there's actually a really fun ride thing going on. There's like a bell happening in the drums. It might not be until the next section. Yeah, I want to make sure I get that though, because I want to like nod to that at least a little bit. So I finished Fire Red and I very quickly moved on to Pokopia. And Pokemon Pokopia is one of the most delightful games I've ever played. I'm not very far, but it's very enjoyable so far. I think we should open it up there a little bit because it's been very notey and very 16th note driven. It'd be fun to like... like big held out chords. I think we got to sneak the 8 string in there somewhere. So yeah, big held out chords. Open it up a little bit. Something groovy and like kind of choppy there. Could be really dope. Yeah, maybe open it up with something like that. Yeah, let me try something like that. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. All right, let me think of a cool rhythm for that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that'll groove, dude. Yes. So since we start to get groovy there, I want to stay groovy on the next repetition. Yeah, dude. What are we thinking for drums here? Oh, shit. Nice. That's going to be huge. Okay, I think I'll track all these rhythm guitars, and then we'll do bass, and then we'll do leads. Just took a little break to get some cold brew, and I spilled it on my shirt. So don't make fun of me, please. Oh, that goes so hard, dude. We need a crazy drum intro for that too. So the original doesn't have drums on it for the first bar, but it does on the second bar. So maybe we could do the same thing. I don't think I want to do just like completely no drums on the first bar. Maybe just like a crash. Okay. All right. Let's record these guitars. Ooh, I think that was good. Cool. Let's get those two syncopated things. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. Nice. There we go. Those bars were not as hard as I thought they were going to be. That was a good one. Sick. Nice. Sick. That's so groovy. That was good. All right, time for bass. Let's do it, man. I think that was good. And then we'll get these crazy bars. Okay, there we go. I think that was clean. That kind of shit is always so much harder on bass, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh, that one's a little easier, I think. Oh my gosh, still crazy though. There we go. You know what? The bass could kind of match up with the kicks there a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's heavy, dude. That is genuinely nasty. Nice. Bass is done. Let's go, dude. I'm going to do that intro last because I know it's going to be a pain, dude. There we go. Oh, then I wonder if I should actually, knowing this part now, I think I kind of want that one to be like a mono track down the middle, and then I can have two takes of the higher one. Nice. Going full Galactic Empire with this shit, man. That's what I'm trying to achieve. The way Galactic Empire does their covers is so sick. They're just so perfect and like so clean and mixed so nicely. All right, let's do the melody. That part will be fun. There we go. That's it. There's an octave that I'm going to be displacing just because I feel like as a guitar part, it works better. Maybe I could do some higher layers there and just like harmonize it with a higher octave. But on the main lead, I think I'll keep it an octave lower. Oh, just brings a smile to my face, dude. That's fun. That's so much fun. Oh, dude. I knew that putting the lead part in here was going to be just like, it was going to bring it all together. Okay, I think we got a comp in here somewhere. Yeah, I want to put that higher octave on that real quick. Nice. Yeah, we can bury that a little bit. Oh, yeah, dude. That's fun. Let's do that second part too real quick. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let me do that real quick. Man, the music in these games is so good, bro. The beautiful like counter melodies to all the main stuff, and like still having this like really intense battle music, but have it be catchy and like not too aggressive that like when you're in a battle you're like actually stressing out. It's crazy how good this music is. All right, let's learn the second one. All right, let's track that one real quick. You know what? Okay, let's have some fun. Let's punch that really high note in. Just at the end. It's so sick. That was the right move. 100% that was the right move. Okay. I want that to be layered as I want octaves for both of the harmonies. That was good, I think. Nice. That was good. Cool. That was good. Bro, do I have to? Why is there always some like Jason Richardson bullshit in these covers, man? You know what? Don't hate me. Don't hate me. What if we just keep it on Odin? I'm not Jason Richardson, all right? I'm not. And it's just a little effect guitar. Like, it doesn't need to be real guitar. All the cool expressive stuff, I did it on real guitar. I don't need to do that. Okay, we got to do the intro now. Kind of forgot about the intro. I will actually do the intro though. The intro is iconic. We can't just do program guitars there. Okay, let's decide on one of these to learn real quick. This is ridiculous. I'll say it. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's fast, brother. Oh, no. I can't get it that fast. It is too fast. That's it. That's the lick. It's just too fast. Maybe I can get it like 2 beats at a time. You know what? Yeah. I'll do it 2 beats at a time. I'll just punch in every 2 beats. So I'm not doing it at half speed, but I am faking it. That's for sure. Yeah, like I can do that much at a time and then just punch in every 2 beats. Yeah, that's the best I can do, brother. That was a good one. That might be good. Yeah, that was good. I think that was good. I think that's good. I think it's good. All right, and then the other track. Yeah, that might work, actually. That's tough, dude. It's just so fast that, like, I don't even know if I'm playing it in time. Maybe I should do that one half speed. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Now I gotta know what the bass and rhythm guitars are doing. I could kind of just like mimic what's going on in the original. Yeah, that's cool. I think I would want to bring him down in the mix too. I think we're good, dude. I think we're good for now. Let's throw the mastering chain on and give it a listen. I mean, I think that's pretty sick. This was a lot of fun. The ending is very like unpolished. I'm not 100% sure how I want to end it. This was fun, man. This was fun. I'm actually very happy with how this section turned out. Because like at that point in the song, it's just like, especially in the first half where I'm doing all the fast stuff, like the drums are picked up and like all on the upbeat, and then it slows down here. Like that feels good. And then we get groovy. We get groovy and nasty in the second half, which I love. That's so sick. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Thick Riff Thursday. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and the subscribe button. I am going to go play some Pokemon Pokopia. See ya.